taking inputs as far as the ongoing NEET controversy is concerned. We are learning that a high-level committee is being formed by the government as far as NTA is concerned, and it is going to seek suggestions and views and ideas from stakeholders, namely the students and their parents, particularly them. This will begin from 27th of June, and in fact they will be probing into the ongoing issues up till 7th of July this year. Remember, this high-level committee is also chaired by Dr. K. Radhakrishnan, who is the former chairman of ISRO, and in fact it was constituted on 22nd of June this year. Let's quickly go across to Payal. Payal, what will be the agenda of the Radhakrishnan committee?
Well, basically they're going to look into various things, given the fact that there has been demands from various quarters coming in that there has to be a series of reforms as far as the NTA is really concerned. The fact that the leakages of this sort took place, where were the loopholes, where were the anomalies that were actually observed, that is something which the mind will do. So it's going to be an overall, holistic approach of the NTA that has to be looked into. This committee will give its suggestions. Essentially, in the next 2 months is what the government has said. And probably, they should be able to do that within the next 2 months as well. So not only this reform, but, where things went wrong,
Right.
introspection. All this is going to be the mandate of the committee.
Will they also be probing into the overhaul of the entire education system? Because remember, questions are also being raised about how it is also because of centralization of public examinations that is leading to the kind of scenario that we are seeing happen, considering going by the last 10 days, we've seen the cancellation of 4 papers.
Well, of course, as far as this is concerned, remember the NTA's reforms are being looked into, and that's the reason public suggestions, including parents, teachers, everybody, students, has been looked into, given the fact that they want to take everybody along as well. But whether or not the overhauling of the system can take place and whether this particular government alone can be blamed for it, it's just going to be a matter of a few days to see, because, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, whenever he speaks on the floor of the House in Parliament, he in fact, Akansha will lay threadbare as to why the NTA system came up, and who in the past, which government in the past had also recommended a similar system. So all of those facts are going to be clarified, but there is no need of overhauling any system. What they basically will do is look at reforms, look at suggestions, and that's the reason public suggestions are taking place. And you've seen on multiple bills that the government has brought in the past, multiple reforms that the government has brought into the past, whether it's the criminal justice bill or whether it's the bill to do with, paper leak, etc. Public suggestions were always sought.
And when you talk about the stakeholders, who will be the stakeholders? Are they just going to be the students and parents, or also those who are running coaching institutes, not to forget various educationists as well?
Well, they will not only take suggestions from the teachers, the students, the parents, etc., but also, like you said, educationists, people who work in the field of education, socialists, prominent citizens in the country, even psychologists for the matter who deal with child psychology. All of these stakeholders will be a part of this committee. That's what the government has been saying.
All right, Payal, many thanks to you for bringing in all those inputs, and in fact we will keep tracking all the latest inputs for you. But remember, this committee in fact has been formed on 22nd of June, and they will in fact be gathering all the opinions and the suggestions from starting now up until 7th of July.